Hello, everybody. Ella J here for a Wrestling Gallon. Today, I am once again joined by the Siren, Kingsley. How are you today?
It's me, Kingsley. Hi. I'm
It
good. How are you?
is. I'm so good. I am so good to be back chatting with you. It's a yearly tradition at this
Yes,
point.
I
It's been
know.
about almost a year and a half since the last time that we talked.
Oh my God.
It was like January of 25, December 2024, like something like that. But we have to make it happen because it's
I
tradition at this point. So
I
we've
know.
done one a year since 2019. It is now 2026.
What the heck?
I know.
We've just been yapping every single
I know.
year for too
And
long, way long.
but now we're closer than ever. Well, we could
And
be a little closer, but it's a lot closer than
it's a lot
compared
closer,
to like a 2 day flight to Australia. Now it's about a 2.5 hour drive and a
right?
little bit up north. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was
We love
so
that.
good. It was so good to see you during AEW All Out weekend last
I
September. I
know.
know. It was also my first time in Toronto in like
Yeah.
15 years. Like
Oh my
it's
gosh.
been a long time. So
Mm.
you drove me up there. So thank you.
I did. I know we had to have you in town, so I need to show you the sights, and because I'm a local, like
You
I'm
are
Canadian.
local now. I would say it's been a full calendar year. I would say you are an
Hmm.
officially a local now, you
I
know?
think so. I would say so. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
everything about Canada. I'm a just give me a
Everything.
citizenship at this point.
Well, you have, but you have been all across a lot of the provinces from the East Coast to the West Coast. So we'll
Mm,
get into that in a little bit. But I will say there is one bit. I guess there's technically two big differences since the last time I saw you,
yeah,
of course, moving, but also your nickname. You are
yeah,
now you're still spilling the tea, of course, as always, but you are
of
now
course.
known as the Siren. What is
Yeah.
the story and meaning behind this new moniker?
Look, I just think it sounds cool, but also I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm not a pop star. I don't think I'm a pop star. I feel like I'm a bit more of a jack of all trades, and I feel like Siren is a bit more of a threat, and I think I am a threat. I'm a great wrestler, I'm a great performer, I'm entertaining as hell. So, I'm a great singer. So, and I just feel like there's something alluring about a siren, and I think I have that sort of personality as well. I just feel like, not to toot my own horn, people want to watch me and people want to hear what I have to say and what I sound like and what comes out of my mouth. So, so
Well,
yeah,
I
fine.
was gonna say sirens are loud. You can be loud as well in a good way. You have the gift of gab on lock.
Okay,
So I was gonna say that that's probably another thing. I know there's like I don't know, some mythology like sirens are like an
there is
alluring woman, I think it
that.
is. Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So
Um
but like the whole idea about that is like, because my finishing move is like the guillotine choke, or the
yeah.
siren's call. It's pending, but I do call it the siren's call. But yeah, I like the idea of luring people to a trap, and basically what sirens do is they, with their voice, lure people to the ultimate death, which I don't do in wrestling. We don't do first degrees, like that's very illegal. But the whole idea of giving like a false, you know sense of, I guess, safety, because I am fun. Kingsley's fun. Like, what's there to her? What's it? She's not gonna hurt me. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna, you know, and then you're done. So, and that's the siren. So yeah,
Well, if you're luring people to their kayfabe deaths, I think it's only fair that you do a death match yourself if you haven't
no,
yet.
no, I don't want to. No, Ella, don't make me do that. No, look, I really appreciate people who love deathmatch wrestling and want to do it. Like, I feel like someone like Charlie Evans is a fantastic person and example of a fantastic wrestler, and also appreciates the art of deathmatch wrestling. I I just I don't really want to do that. It's not for me, unfortunately, and I'll leave it to
Not
the
even
people who.
once, you can just say you've done
No,
it.
No,
I
I'm
feel like
happy to
Charlie
get that
Evans
off
would
the
be
list.
she would be the safest person to probably get it through with. She's done a million of them.
Yes, but do I want to pick out glass out of my skin and my forehead? Like, no, no. Getting a bruise on my forehead is bad enough on occasion. No, no. This is all I. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're
So
not doing
just know
that,
that
Ella.
she can dish death, but she can't take it apparently.
No,
Whatever.
I don't know. I think she's like the toughest person I know.
I mean you.
I mean, I'm the second toughest, but Charlie Evans,
Okay.
she's pretty tough as hell. So I'm not gonna fight that, you know.
So no
No
death
death matches.
matches in
Nah,
Kingsley's future. Okay, okay.
no,
Okay.
no, you can do it.
We'll see. Well, I
Mm,
will say, like I said, the second biggest change is definitely your move to Canada. And it was one that was in the works. We didn't talk about it at the time of our last one,
no,
but we did know that it was coming. It had
yeah,
been something you'd been thinking about for a while. You were considering both ends of
mm,
the coasts for Canada, but you decided upon Toronto. So for
yeah.
those who maybe don't know, what kind of prompted this move to Toronto for you?
Look, okay, well, in general, I just felt like if I'm sitting in an island away from where wrestling is happening, I should probably, make the jump and
Yeah.
try to make wrestling happen, and see what comes out of it. Because, like, yeah, like I feel like I've got a lot to offer, and I feel like more people should see what I'm about. So, and get those opportunities that I believe deserve, So, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. I feel like, look, like you said, I was jumping around like, oh, Vancouver or Toronto. I just felt like there was, I don't know, something drew me to Toronto. Like there was the people there specifically. I just felt like, you know what, I feel like that's the vibe. And I'm glad I made that jump. Because being with people like in at New Wave Academy has been so rewarding and like such a positive like community to belong in and to be a part of. I just feel like I don't know. I believe in like the signs and all that. It just felt right going to Toronto, but I love Vancouver. Like, oh, I want to go back so badly. Like, it's such a beautiful city. And I've made some great friends over there already. So yeah, there's not knocking on the other on the other side of Canada at all. I love it. So, but there's merit to both. But we're
She
here in
decided on
Toronto.
Toronto because I was closer. I'm just saying that was the
That
deciding factor.
that too, absolutely. I mean, you're so
I did
close.
absolutely say that. I was
You
like
did say that,
Toronto
yeah.
selfishly.
You did. Like you like honestly, if you were my sleep paralysis demon, you would just be sitting there next to my ear, like
For real though.
Toronto now, Toronto, be near me.
I know.
I know, but you did say that to me, and I was like, you know what? Everyone that I love, and even like not just like where you are, but like even like places like Florida, I have friends there. It just
Hmm.
seemed
Yeah.
closer to
Oh
home. You know
yeah.
what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. And Vancouver, I love, but I don't know. I didn't know anyone as well over on that side until now, really. So now that I've made friends there, but yeah.
Well, you mentioned New Wave too. Jody Threat has kind of been spearheading that, a lot of training and also some wrestling shows as well. So it's a good mix of both. How has your experience been like training there with Jody? I think Alexia's been there too. A
Yeah.
lot of Canadian names.
Yeah, no, it's been really, really good. It's always scary to start any sort of business and also just a wrestling business in general. I feel like this is a great team of people who really care about wrestling and making the culture of wrestling more positive, healthy, welcoming. But also really championing the whole idea of taking it seriously because it's an art form. It is putting yourself in someone else's hands. Like really be safe with each other, and building that trust with each other when we're working. It's been really great. And Jody, especially, has been such a force of nature, really pushing these ideals. And Alexia as well has been fantastic. All the coaches there. And I really love that they're really women positive, like, and we've started like a little group called Girl Graps, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's been really good being a part of that and really helping that grow as well. For those who don't know what Girl
Yeah.
Graps is, it is it's pretty much a little group, pretty much enforcing positivity and inclusivity with women's wrestling, and we want to welcome more opportunities for women's wrestlers by creating that space of positivity and safety as well. So there's been too much history in wrestling where especially men have really taken advantage of it and really made it bad and not feel welcoming. And we really want to change that and make that just really just more women positive, so that people actually women feel safe to be in wrestling. So yeah.
Well, speaking of women positive, from what I saw, you may have locked up with a really iconic woman in wrestling who's also from Toronto named Trish Stratus ahead of her match
Oh,
at WWE Evolution 2. There's a little clip going. I saw you two locking up. Of what you can tell us about your experience training and working alongside Trish.
um, Sister Trish. We first of all, we love her. She
Yeah.
is the best. I love Trishy. Um, that was literally like one of the very first early months of being in Toronto, which
Yeah,
is crazy.
July.
It's
Yeah.
actually July. That's crazy. I landed in May,
May.
like
Mm-hmm.
literally a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like it's just crazy just walking in a room, and then one of your childhood idols just goes, yeah, let's roll around because why not? And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. She's fantastic. And I'm just gushing because it's like it's just insane. It's just absolutely insane to think about. Side note, I was actually talking to Eddie Kingston last night because he was
Yeah.
one of the guys with Ortiz who came in for a seminar for New Wave, and he we had a really good chat. And one of the things that really stuck with me is that he would always think about when he was 9 years old and he achieved like all he achieved, especially being in the G1, because he would sit like in high school reading magazines and being
Yeah.
like, yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, that's really cool. And then he ended up doing it. And he just goes, just remember, like, what would your younger self, like, how would they feel? And like, what would they think just thinking like and seeing what you've done so far? Like, it's pretty fucking cool, you know? Because like, which is really good to like to put in perspective because I've always been someone who's just like, this is my job. I'm just here to do my job. I'm professional. I'm like, it's fun, like here to have fun, but like I just like, okay, I've done this next. I've done this next. I've made a song next, I've wrestled Trish Stratus. Okay, cool, next, like, but like to actually like sit back and just really like take in like, oh, I took a headlock takeover with Trish Stratus, like, and we did that, like we did training with her for like I think 3 sessions before that big event, the PLE for the women's
Mm.
it was Evolution, yeah, sorry.
Evolution. Yeah, I was there. I got to see you
Yeah,
do a
you were.
moonsault.
Yeah, and she's so good at it. She has not like lost any
I
skill
know.
or presence or anything. She is one of the most gorgeous beings in wrestling, like skill wise and just personality wise. She's amazing. So I really appreciated her coming in because of like something like Eddie would say, like it's a moment to appreciate for your younger self, especially. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we want to give a moment to applaud yourself as well. So
Yay.
what would you say are some standout matches from your time north of the border so far?
Oh God, this standout matches. Don't put me on the spot because now I have to like actually like sift through like because it's crazy you ask that because I haven't wrestled this much ever.
Yeah.
Like back home I had always quality matches, but I can probably list them a lot better than I can now
Hmm.
being in Canada because I had it like maybe once or twice a month. Now it's like literally every weekend. Um, don't do this to me. I just think, oh my gosh, okay, this is really like niche, but like it's nothing crazy. But the first New Wave show that we had, that's the first thing that popped up to mind. Like I wasn't even like on like the main card. I was pre-show,
Yeah.
right? And it was for my friend Santana Lynn, who is a new trainee. She's been training for a little bit, but to really have like that first singles match with her, I just felt like that was a very important moment, not just for myself, but like especially for her. And to like have that space to do that with in front of a good crowd, good production, good people as well. I think she's really, really good, and I don't think she gives herself enough credit for how far she's come. And like, I just feel like a lot of people say, like, yeah, I wrestled this big dog, I wrestled this cool person from
Yeah.
this company, but I just feel like it's more important to actually put value in being the person in a role of not like a vet, but like someone's first something in their in wrestling, you know what I mean? Or like seeing someone's journey in wrestling and being a part of it and being part of an important moment for them. And I feel like that's a good match to really reflect on and just really I really enjoyed it. And it was a great match. It was fun. And she's great. So yeah, that's
You
one for
are a
me.
vet now at this point.
I know I'm so old. Oh my God.
You know what's great too is I don't think you even realize. I mean, I've always known like you're and obviously like you want to be what's it called? Like you have your character on lock. Like you know you can
Yeah.
be like a dirty, conniving heel, but you can also be a really fun and energetic baby face. But
Mm.
you did like regardless though, that entertainment value. Yes, you know, sometimes it can be comedic, but we need that. And I will
Yeah.
say I've had multiple people since you've moved to Canada that have seen your matches and have texted me because they know like I'm good friends with you
Mm.
and they're like yo, like Kingsley is hilarious. She's so
Oh, stop.
entertaining. Like you've made a lot of new fans, you know,
Oh,
since
cool.
moving there. And I just hope that like you know that of course like you always want to like evolve and stuff, but I think you're
Yeah.
one of the few people that really has their character on lock regardless if they're like babyface or heel. Like I've never
Oh.
not seen an entertain like been entertained in watching you wrestle.
No, thanks, Ella, and thank you, Ella's friends. Honestly, that's so nice of you guys. I try my best. I just think wrestling should be fun. So hopefully I exude that energy back to you guys. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and we mentioned it's been a year since you've been
Mm,
there. Think you have another year maybe.
yeah, I do.
Do you plan to maybe stay in Canada for the long haul or like what's your plans looking ahead now?
Yeah, look, I do want to
Oh,
extend my visa. Let's be real. Like, I feel
yeah.
like 2 years is not enough. And even just doing 1 year, I'm just like, oh my God, I haven't actually like scratched the surface, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I only just started a lot of things with, for example, like my new tag team, moniker. So, like,
Mm,
I just want to really keep driving that, you know, that excitement and newness into and seeing where it goes. And I just feel like I just need a bit more time. And I know me personally, if I go back home to familiarity, I guess, which is fine, you know, I'm okay with that. I miss my friends, I miss my family, I miss my stability in life that that I had. But I don't know. I just know I'll sit home at home and be like, okay, but what if I did extend the
yeah.
visa? You know, what if I did stay longer? Like, what could I have achieved? You know, and I know I could and I can achieve more. So, um, I'm looking into it, babes. I would love to extend the visa. I would love to look into maybe getting a US visa as well. So, because I love visiting, you know, I love
Mm,
hanging out, you know, so I love sightseeing. So I might as well try and, you know, work there legally. That'll be fantastic.
yeah.
So
I know you can visit me. Working is another thing, but I need you to come down here and visit sometime, okay?
yeah, and I will. I would love to. Like, let's make it happen, and we will. So
Hmm.
we're both booked and busy. Like we're working
Make the
girlies,
time for you,
and
always.
I will always make time for you. So we're gonna make it happen.
I have to ask because it's right there. Have you
Mm.
seen Niagara Falls yet?
No,
No. What the
no, I
hell is
have.
wrong with you?
I know. I've been busy. That's the thing. I know it's crazy. It's actually crazy, but But I do have plans to go there because Bessie Shea Cassidy is coming in August, and I've reserved time slots, days, hours
Hmm.
of my life,
Hmm.
thoughts and feelings just for her and Niagara Falls. So it's gonna happen. Don't worry, we'll be having like the nice little family photo
I'll meet
with
up. Thanks.
the
Send me
please,
an
yes.
invite,
Which was my
please.
next point, which is like more than welcome to come since you're next
Hmm.
door and right next to it. So
I'm even
it'll be a
closer.
great
It's a
little
half
reminder.
hour from me, so yeah.
You're coming. Like you're there.
Alrighty.
We're gonna
Thank
have a
you.
little family photo
Let's make it
together.
happen.
Yeah, we are, obviously.
Hmm.
The
Well, I will
yeah.
say there was another Canada moment, not in Niagara Falls, but
Mm.
AEW
Oh,
Dynasty. I saw clips, and there's been a lot of girls who've got an opportunity to take photos with Andrade, share a moment with him at ringside. You were one of those girls
yeah.
at AEW Dynasty. Tell us about that
Yeah.
experience.
It was so fun. It was so cool. Like, that was my first time working with AEW, and honest, I love AEW. I think it's a great place to work. Everyone's so nice and professional. I just think everyone's really talented there as well. Andrade is so nice, so professional. I understood like what was happening. Like, yep, okay. If I have to be a flirt, I will be a flirt. So thanking you. So enjoy. Everyone like got my little earpiece. I've
All
been
good.
fiddling around with it. Okay. Everyone was like very they were like, yeah, you can free reign, like flirt, you can be fun, you can be like a really like energetic fan with it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I know my strengths. And the way I looked that down is like we're going in for them. Hello. Hi, look at me, Kingsley. So, and it was really funny just getting that little kiss on the cheek as well. I just felt like that was like the little nice little cherry on top of the moment of the segment. So, it was so fun. I really really enjoyed it, and shout out to old mate Goldust, Dustin, Dustin Rhodes. He was the guy who looked after myself and Andrade. He was, the agent for that segment. So nice, and I thought very very professional. He gave really good feedback. He's someone I love. So it
We've
was like
talked about him, yeah.
I was gonna say we've definitely talked about it. So it was just like another like, oh, Kid Kingsley would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, it's
Hmm.
Goldust," But yeah, Mr. Rhodes, he was, yeah, that was very much another cherry on top, a little bow even on the present of that the gift of that day that it was. So it was really cool. It was just moments on moments on moments for me.
Part of me is hoping that that selfie with Andrade is now your lock screen.
No, I don't know.
That'd be funny.
I feel like too many people would question me, like,
It's
"Oh, who's
true.
that?" My
Yeah.
mum would probably question that too, and she's like, "Oh, is it your boyfriend?" I'm like, "No, no, mum, no, no, no,
Hmm.
no, we're not doing this." So, yeah, no, not my lock screen, but very much screenshotted, gift or gift, whatever, however people
Hmm.
say it, gift in the group chats and sent around. And it's like, oh my God, Kingsley, what the heck? I'm like, I know. Because I didn't tell anyone back home, especially that this was happening. I just wanted it to be like a little, like, hello, surprise. So the group chats were popping off.
I imagine they were popping off the week after, I think it was too, was Las Vegas weekend.
Yeah,
Um, so you had a lot going on that weekend, one of them being
dude.
Lodestone, Bayley's women's
Yeah.
wrestling seminar. There was
Yeah.
Lyra Valkyria, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
and so many other names there. Tell us about some of your takeaways and feedback you got from the experience.
Oh my God. It was chock a block that day. It was so fun and such a great learning experience and such a good bonding experience, especially bonding with other women in wrestling. And I feel like it's very important to me, building that sense of community. Because I know how it feels like to be a female in any industry,
Yeah.
a male run industry. So it was very, very nice and rewarding to see someone like Bayley, who obviously went through the indies and like she knows how it is. She's got the dream job, but still wants to give back, and I feel like you don't find a lot of people like that here. And it really gave me a bit more like sense of like hope and like, oh yeah, like we're gonna be okay. Like we got people like
Yeah.
her looking after us, and we're all in a group chat with her. It's great. Like she always chimes in. Like she's always allowing us, to send her anything like matches or whatever. She'll give us like any sort of insight or feedback, because she actually genuinely wants to help. So her bringing in like her mates like CM Punk, giving us his insights, and he was great. He's lovely. He gave really good feedback and good advice, especially like how to talk and like his own experiences, and relating to us, like the hardships of like independent wrestling.
Yeah.
And yeah, other people like Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins coming in, having their insights. Danhausen giving us like marketing advice. Like it was just, and Rey Mysterio just popping out of nowhere, like hello, like
Yeah.
hi. Yeah, we had the goats, and oh, and also Lyra is fantastic. She her and Bayley ran some drills, and like it was very focused on tag team wrestling. And and Shay Cassidy, Backside Girls,
Yeah.
we
She
love.
was there too, came all the way
She
from
was,
Australia. Yeah.
yes, and which is my next point. It was such a lovely reunion after 1 year of not seeing Shay Cassidy, and yeah, it was nice, and like to have that moment together and having just sharing it meant a lot to us. So thank you, sister Bayley, for bringing the Backside Girls back together after a year.
She's an
Yeah,
honorary
it was.
backside girl now too. I saw the photo.
Yes, yes, yes. She is the fourth member. So, we love her. So yeah, she really loves tag team wrestling, especially. So
Oh
for her
yeah.
to really, she was so excited over the Backside Girl. She goes, "You have to do the song. You have to do the song and dance for this little match that you're doing." I'm like, no question about it. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. It's on everything." And she just got it out, put it up on the speaker, and we did the dance. It's like, oh my god, what is happening? Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lodestone was, yeah, it was, yeah, a great experience. I would relive that 1,000 times and more, honestly. That's my Groundhog Day. So yeah.
Was there a particular advice or feedback that really stood out to you and that has really stuck with you since then?
um it's just there's a lot. um for me, I think someone like CM Punk just like kind of validating hardships of independent wrestling, and also Bayley backing that up as well. It just, like I said, you don't get a lot of guys with contracts giving back like that and actually going like, yes, I see you, like and just for them to just say like, just keep going at it, like keep playing to your strengths. I Instead of like advice, like life changing advice, I feel like it's the validation of them actually understanding what we go through as wrestlers who want the contract or want, to travel, who want all the opportunities that they now have. I think that's what resonated more with me. Because you just don't know. We don't know. You don't think you're going to meet these people ever, and for
Yeah.
them to actually like allow it is crazy. So I think that's what I appreciated and what I took from that. Yeah, instead of like, what should I do A, B, and C to get this outcome? You know what I mean? So I just think them saying like, keep doing what you're doing is what's more important to me than anything. So yeah.
Well, yeah, you mentioned the indies too. It was not only a learning experience, but also one for networking because there was people from Australia, Canada, the UK, the
Yeah.
US. How is your experience getting to see and meet some new faces that could be potential opponents for you in the future?
Uh, it was so fantastic. Like people I've never heard of and people I've always heard of but never met in one room. It was so good. Two people in particular, Super P from the Philippines. She is, oh, sister. We love her. She is so adorable and just so like energetic and like inspiring. And I hope I'm allowed to like say this, but she had fans fund her trip to Vegas for Lodestone. And I just think that like to have like not only that kind of support, but like that like I don't know, that drive to like just to do a seminar, you know, like
Yeah.
a you know, that's so inspiring. She is so cool. I actually wish her everything and more, because she's so passionate about it, and I want to see more of Super. she's yeah, we love her. So I think she has so much to give, and she's a beautiful person. Second person I would like to shout out to is Becca.
Oh yeah.
Worlds colliding.
I know.
We've
Pop
always had.
stars.
I know, like girls who are great with the microphone. Like it was worlds colliding, and like it was actually really cool to meet her and like see each other work, and actually like really like bond over like our love for wrestling. And she's really cool. She's very creative, and she I feel she gets it, you know,
Yeah.
and she gets herself, and I feel like um I just feel like she's very fun, very very fun, and I'm actually so glad that I also had like that opportunity with myself and Shay Cassidy at GCW to work in a little segment and like work with her and like actually, you know, actually be fun together.
Hmm.
So it was really cool. So to see her there as well, just like, yeah, you should be here. So period. We love Becca. Yeah.
You've definitely had a whirlwind of a last year. That's kind of a good way to not, yeah, I guess cap off the last year because you know you came in May and then that was about the end of April. So kind
Mm,
of a good end to the first year
yeah.
of this last chapter of your career. But looking ahead now, final question, you know, you've got another
Mm.
year left in Canada, maybe more. What are your personal and professional goals for the next year?
Yeah, I would
Of
love to travel more, like not just in Canada. I
course,
mean,
yeah.
the UK is 5 hours away, so I wouldn't mind adventuring out there, like even for like a weekend
Hmm.
or two, you know, see what the UK scene has to offer. That would be really sick. And I don't know, I want to see just I don't know, just more in Vancouver as well. Like just kind of jump in. Maybe I could go home for a visit as well. Like you know,
Hmm.
and see what my mates are doing back home. But definitely the travel aspect is what I'm really striving to do more, because I feel like I'm in a fantastic spot to do it. As opposed to being in Australia where it's just like, oh, it's a bit expensive to
Yeah.
leave the state. So,
Hmm.
um, so I feel like I need to take advantage of that a bit more and reach out and see what's out there in the world for Kingsley.
Really random question, but it's something
Mm.
I just thought of. Is there a certain food or like thing in Canada that that you've kind of adopted into your own language or you found like yeah that you really enjoyed?
Oh,
That's like such a Canadian thing. Because
I
you're
don't
open to a
know.
whole new world, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. There's little things, like not even little things. It's just like I appreciate Tim Hortons being so cheap.
Yeah.
Like,
We have it in me. Like I
like
have Tim's
I
like every
know.
other day, dude.
Yeah, and like when I remember you first mentioning Tim Hortons, like you have to try it, and it's like, oh, it's just another like coffee. You're like, I will
Oh,
try it, but like
yeah.
I appreciate Tim Hortons being there
Hmm.
for me
They're on like every
in
corner too,
times of
every
need.
other corner.
Literally, like it's just real estate at this point. It's
Hmm.
everywhere. So I appreciate that. Just the way some of my friends talk, I sometimes pick it up. I've definitely not lost my accent at all, which is
Yeah.
very funny.
I know I
But
heard the nar. I know I heard
no,
that
like I
earlier.
don't. It's not leaving. Like let's be
Yeah.
real here. But like I have another Australian friend who is here with me, but she's
Hmm.
adopted a lot more of the accent, which is really funny.
Hmm.
But I haven't. But some of the words some of my friends use, like some they said like, "Oh, that's cheeks." I've never heard someone say that's cheeks. I'm like, what's that mean?
mean like
And
it's
then
ass or like
yeah,
okay,
like that's
okay.
ass. And then I'm like, oh, of course. So, like, just like the lingo is it's so different to lingo in
Yeah.
Australia. Like we have some weird lingo, but then like I hear it here, but it's just like it's so it's just funny that the whole concept of like what's normal to me is
Yeah.
not normal to them, vice versa now. So, it's just stuff like that. There's nothing particularly like specific that I've adopted. It's just like little things like that.
Yeah.
But also, hate the snow. I can I can rack off. Like, I don't appreciate that. I appreciate everything else in Canada except for the snow.
See,
So,
I want to skip over summer and go to fall and winter again. So, but that's just me.
I know
It's
your
too
favorite.
humid. It's too
I know,
humid.
I know. Yeah, your favorite season's autumn. Sorry, fall. I understand, Ella.
We accept autumn. Autumn's acceptable, so you can
Yeah,
still
it's
call
like
it
a good
that.
little in between, and
Yeah.
it's pretty. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I love seeing the
I used to have
yellow
a
and
cat
the
named
orange.
Autumn.
Ah, baby.
Random fact. But
I
yeah.
love that. That's sticking to me now.
Yeah.
Little
I'm just
autumn. Yeah.
imagining you all bundled up and miserable, like just
I
standing out there like
I was.
stone faced.
I was swearing at the snow. I was just like, this
You know
is
what?
messed up.
At least you didn't have to shovel.
I didn't shovel, but I did fall over a few times on the ice and the
Yeah.
snow. It was very embarrassing. There was one time where I fell over in front of a group of men, ugly men too, and they had the audacity to be like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh,
Well, it's hard not to
that."
like sorry, but
I know,
I would have laughed too. I'm sorry. Then I would have helped you up, of course, but
I know. My other friend did the exact same thing, but like, it's not funny when men
that's because
laugh
they
at
gotta
me.
put more salt down.
On, no, we're talking about inches
Oh,
trudging through it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is fine, everything's fine, you know, back bump into the snow, crazy time. I hated it. So, and then, but like even more cringe is when you're going slow on the pavement, and
mhm.
then you do like
Yeah. The dance to try
the
not to
dance,
fall. Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
Scooby Doo like raggy like feet in the air, like
Mm.
like no, that's cringe. That's worse than falling, I think. So,
You
Mr.
do what you gotta
Canada, whoever is
do.
in charge, get rid of that. Get rid of it. I don't want this. The concept of snow, I get it, but it needs to
It's
leave.
that's so
Mm-mm.
funny.
I don't like it.
Well, then don't come here in the winter either then.
But if it means visiting you,
But like, okay, but Frozen Niagara Falls is a really cool sight to see. I saw it last year when I
yeah,
went to Elimination Chamber. It was really cool to see.
right. Okay, I should Google image it because
Mm.
I've never. I don't think I'll be
Well,
doing.
you need to go.
No, it's too
Oh.
cold.
No, no,
Like,
I didn't say in the winter necessarily, but like
oh, okay.
Niagara Falls in general, you need to go.
I will. And I'll be like, beep, 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 hello, you're half an
Okay.
hour away. Let's
I'll
go.
I'll wave across. No, I can cross the border. That's easy. You
We're
just
like,
wave from the other side
hi.
of the falls. I will say
Just
the
a
Canadian
hi.
side is much better than the US side. 1,000,000%.
Really? Like,
Yes.
it is better?
Yes. Oh, it's better. The Canadian side is a lot better than the US side of the falls. Yeah.
Well, how so, though? Like,
Like
is
I
it
don't
more
know,
fun
just the
or?
the angle of it in like I don't know
Oh,
how to explain it. You just need to see it for yourself.
okay, cool. You know what we'll do? We'll go to my side. We'll
Mhm.
enjoy this view,
Then
and then
we'll
we'll
walk
pop
over
in
the
your park.
bridge and then
We'll walk
yeah.
over the beach, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, look at that. You're
Mhm.
right. It is better over there. Let's head back.
It is.
That's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's on our to-do
Well,
list when we do meet
yeah.
up for Niagara.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, before we let you go, please let the listeners know where they can find you online and support you.
You can find me on Instagram, Kingsley underscore PW. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, is there an underscore? There is. I'm on X, or for people like me, Twitter,
Yes.
at Hi, it's me, Kingsley. Classic. You can also find me on all streaming platforms for my theme song and other songs that I have created under Hi, it's me, Kingsley. Shock horror. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. I think Deezer is one. I don't know if people still use Deezer, but if you have a streaming platform, I'm probably on there. So that's me, Kingsley.
That's her, Kingsley. That
Mm.
doesn't have the same ring, but
I know. That's okay. We'll work on it.
it's me, Ella's Lee.
LJ. Hey, it's
Well,
LJ. There you go.
that's true.
You
That's
just got to
true.
find the
Thank
rhyming
you. I'll
word.
I'll
You're
copyright
welcome.
that now. Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you very
go. You're
much.
welcome. I got
Um
you. Get your bag. you know?
Kingsley, thank you so much for joining me here today. It's a pleasure as
No,
always.
thank you. Thank you, always. Let's do it in 1 year's time again.